I'm Eve Gaut and I'm co-founder of the Silhouette Awards programme, and I'm absolutely delighted to be joined today by Paulina Villalobos and Sam Walker, mentor and mentee from the Silhouette Awards programme this year. So how are you both doing today?
Fantastic.
Yes, very well.
Very happy. Very happy to hear that you pronounce my name perfect.
Well, I did check in with you, but I'm quite proud of myself as well, actually, Paulina. So it's not my forte pronunciation, but I think I've nailed it this time. So we'll kick off, Sam. Really interested. Obviously, you two have been working together for the past few months on your mentorship journey. And Sam, from a mentee perspective, it'd be great to really get a better understanding of what your mentorship goals were when you first applied for this programme, and really how they progressed and developed and perhaps even evolved over those few months.
No, of course. Yeah, no, thank you for starting. You know, this is a glorious opportunity and it's much appreciated. So for me at the start, you know, upon applying, I think I really wanted to find my sort of voice, as it were, in the industry, and you know, really wanted to find the right person and the right mentor to really guide me in that sort of journey. So you know, I knew what I was interested in, but I am very new to the industry. So, you know, guidance and real advice for shaping, you know, that passion that I have for the certain topic within lighting, you know, which is light pollution, is everything that I wanted out of this. And I feel very fortunate to find, you know, the likes of Paulina. I don't think there was a better person really that I could have had to really guide me. And, you know, again, just really appreciating everything, because, you know, it's massive. You know, this is something that's very rare, I believe, you know, in many industries. You know, mentorship's so valuable, and mentorship at this kind of level is everything, you know, to really guide me at my early stage in my career. And you know, I really wanted that guidance, you know, upon applying, and that was everything, you know, for my decision making to have that, you know, that was everything. So I feel very blessed that I've found you know, Paulina through this opportunity, and you know what we're developing, and you know, the concepts and ideas and the brainstorming, you know, has been so important in shaping, you know, what we're going to do and what I want to do out of this industry, what I want to achieve. So yeah.
That's music to our ears, actually, as organisers, to hear that, because I also believe it's a really unique opportunity to find a senior person in the industry that's done what you're looking to achieve and is prepared to give their time and you know, their experience. I think is a real, you know, it's a great thing. And you're right, it's quite rare, and it sounds like you found a great match with Paulina to meet your mentorship objectives, which is even better. So let's hear from Paulina. It'd be good, Paulina, if you just want to reflect a little bit more on what Sam said and perhaps share some of your thoughts of the mentorship journey and how that's evolved.
I was well, very happy and surprised, because I was telling Sam, when we had the chance to choose someone, which is very tough, we have to, all the mentors have to see dozens of videos of amazing people with a lot of energy, and then you have to choose a couple and one, and it was tough because everybody was so interesting, so fantastic. And then when I hear Sam, he was telling exactly what I wanted to hear, and it's so passionate about working and integrate the lighting design as a part of the solution for light pollution. And from his point of view, it seems that it's so obvious and so easy. And this is a very, like a pure energy for someone like me that is been working on this 15 years, and you kind of get sometimes tired or frustrated, you know, and then
Yes.
so it was a punch of energy. I don't know. It was very, very rewarding, and so that is really amazing. I think from this program, I'm very grateful also to be convinced to be part of this, because it was really surprising, and I didn't know that. It also, I can learn a lot and change my perspective of what I was doing from the same people. Like we are all like adults and more or less thinking the same, and you have some young energies is super fantastic.
That's great to hear, and it sounds like it was a very well-aligned mentorship relationship, which I think always helps when you're working on similar things and have similar objectives and perceptions on things. And you know, I think that, you know, a lot of the mentors say to us that actually they learn a lot from their mentees as well. It's almost a two-way process, because actually they learn new perspectives, new viewpoints, or just, you know, people have, you know, we all have different experiences based on what we've achieved in life up to date, don't we? So it's always quite refreshing to get input from other people as well. So now a bit of a tricky one, but I'd like you to kind of summarise the journey in 3 words, if you don't mind. And I'm going to stick with you first, Paulina, if that's okay.
Me first? Okay.
Yes, please.
So I have my 3 words. First, it was surprising, rewarding, and I don't know if it's thoughtful, but it changed my perspective. So surprising, rewarding, and thoughtful. And if you give me a second, I can explain why. Because surprising, it was a, when you have a mentor-mentee, the concept is like, I have a lot of knowledge, but there's many other things that you have to achieve a goal. Because with some wants to do is change the world, you know, which is it's an energy that I also have. Yes. It's that I also have before, and through the way you need to recover that energy. So that was it was surprising, rewarding, because I think he will have a fantastic journey, and for sure. So I'm very happy that I will be part of that, you know. So, and it changed my perspective, because when we keep on watching a problem from the same perspective, that in one moment was really, really challenging, and we had a lot of innovation. In one moment, the time keeps on going. You know, history is running, and this perspective, it has to change. So Sam has a new perspective. That of course it contributes to getting better, you know. It was really changed my perspective. So that is my 3 words.
No, that's great. And actually, I think when something kind of provokes thought and kind of allows you to look at things a different way, that's always quite monumental, isn't it, really? So so great. And now, Sam, for your 3 words, please.
Well, it would be hard to beat that, to be honest. But
hard to follow.
I think for definite, inspiring would be 1 word, because Paulina, as many people know, is, you know, this world-class leader within this field for many reasons, but, you know, particularly what our passions are, which we're truly aligned, you know, very, very much parallel with each other on that front. You know, I've met someone who's equally as aggressive as me to get our sort of passions out there. And, you know, Paulina has been leading this with many different projects of hers for many years now. So inspiring for sure. I would say motivating is another word. You know, truly sort of her wisdom and advice on things has fueled a true sort of fierce motivation to really achieve, you know, in this field, and put my name, you know, on things that will, you know, hopefully be sustainable, you know, for throughout many years to come, and, you know, different projects and different concepts that we've got. You know, we really want to change the way people think, and it is about perception. And I think the last one is reassuring. You know, it's been reassuring to know who Paulina has introduced me to, who the Silhouette Award family has introduced me to. You know, it's reassuring to know that there are like-minded people who are on, you know, different paths, but very similar, to really change the way people perceive lighting, and the way, you know, in particular, light pollution is perceived by different leaders in different fields. And I think it's time to really recognize that light pollution is a real global issue that has, you know, known solutions, and, you know, it's time to really change the perception on that, and we need to really act on that. So I think it's been reassuring to know there's people out there who are tackling this issue, and, you know, that's been a breath of fresh air, really.
Well, I have to say, I'm absolutely loving the energy here, and I'm also loving lots of kind of plugs to talk about your passion of light pollution. I think it's fantastic, and I think it's a great message to get across that we should be doing collectively. And you know, I'm glad that this mentorship opportunity and actually the wider Silhouette Awards communities that allowed that, and will continue to kind of support with that moving forward for many years. So we are nearly coming to the end of this year's Silhouette Awards, which means people will be looking to apply for next year's programme. So I'd like to ask you both for a few words of wisdom to those people that are sitting there thinking, should I, shouldn't I? What would you say to them? And perhaps, Sam, if we start with you, you know, you've applied as a mentee and been successful. So what would you say?
I would say, you know, as scary as it may be, you know, and as unnatural as it may be to some people sitting in front of a camera, sort of, you know, explaining your passion and why you want it, and this, I just feel, give it a go. Because I felt, you know, because I'm so new to this industry, and I really felt, obviously it's unnatural to talk about my passions, because I've never really shared it too much in the industry yet. And you know, be really sort of like selective in terms of which route you want to go down, and also very specific, because I feel, and me and Paulina have spoke about this before, one of the reasons why she was drawn to me is because I was very aggressive and specific about what exactly I was interested in, and really what I wanted out of it. You know, be as clear as possible, be as polite as possible and friendly as possible, and put a lot of time and research into what you're really interested in. You know, what's actually making you really happy and passionate about within the industry, and what you can see yourself really sort of pushing within your career, and be clear about that. And yeah, just go for it, because look what can happen from it. I mean, Paulina and yourself and the Silhouette team has really sort of pushed and accelerated my individuality, as it were, within the industry. So yeah, just give it a go.
Definitely, I agree with you. I always think in life, just give everything a go. You know, what have you got to lose? And actually, you've gained a great kind of mentorship journey here, and friendship, I feel, that's going to push you forward and champion in you know, your joint passions for many years to come. So so that's great. Thank you, Sam. And finally, Paulina, I guess people will be thinking, should I become a mentor this year? Is it worth doing? What advice and words of wisdom would you give to people?
I think it's a fantastic opportunity to challenge yourself with new ideas, because every time when I had the chance to teach or this new thing that is a like one-to-one mentorship, as I said before, I just have the knowledge, but there's many other things that you need to have another kind of energy to achieve a goal. So this mentorship, it's a fantastic source of energy to challenge your thoughts, and it's rewarding. It's not just, it's a give and take. So I will advise anybody to be part of this journey of Silhouette Awards.
Well, thank you very much for those words of wisdom. And that sounds a really good place to end it for today. So I think the words from Sam and Paulina are, give it a go, step outside of your comfort zone, and, you know, be a part of this wide community that's ever evolving and ever growing. So you're both very busy people. I appreciate both of your time today. And I wish you both from the entire Silhouette Awards community the best of luck as things continue to evolve with your mission.
Thank
you.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you both.
For
Take care. Thank you.